Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Around the corner. Not sure if the ward that they had, the ward they had in the jungle was already gone. Humanoid playing to the bottom side. Well spotted, but a W flash goes in from Malrang. Clean mechanics flash out from Humanoid, but he's already slowed. It's a little bit awkward. He's getting walked down. That extra movement speed.
You can't reach him.
Oh, blast coming out.
W?
Oh, makes it. No, first blood. That's on you, Fnatic.
Why did you bring it up? Because it would be fun to see.
Did you just try to use double lift clout to
No.
justify
because Yuntal got buffed and I wanted to talk about it, but no ADC should buy Yuntal this game. It's like not good on either.
Yeah, it's not the Yuntal situation. Level 6 there. Double level 6 point and clicks. They're going to take the time. Execute. You can't get out of this. Oscar can ult to finish the kill, but he might take his time. Ult's back through. Patrick now going to be a little bit in trouble. Q available. Patrick unfazed thus far. They can just go 2. Yeah, kind of the beauty of the pick. Second Grubs, though, now being started.
Larson is both, but he has TP. So they could look to contest this, but Larson needs to TP quickly. Ooh, that's a really good turn on Malrang.
Malrang is just going to get one shot. Tries to buy a bit more space. Razor caught out. That ulti's still keeping alive. Mickey's going to arrive, but it's a little bit too late. Execute. Also able to escape. It's Fnatic who've overplayed their hands, but still are going to have control of the objective for now. Humanoid needs to walk away. They're down in best ult. Razor not in the fight. They should just have to concede these Grubs. Good call out by Rogue. It starts off a little bit shaky.
Not much. I feel like it's been more like a kind of weak side neutered Adam where he's picking a little bit of Renekton, a little bit of Cassandra. He's still doing well, but he's not quite playmaking as much as I feel like we've been used to him seeing.
Yeah, we got a little bit in that first game versus Team Heretics. That game was weird though for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, can't really say much about that.
Yeah, true. But there's at least a Garen in there. Is now Oscar's trying to pull back.
Adam looks for the
2v2. A lot of burst damage here. I think Adam just dies. Yep. Okay, a bit of a miscalculation there. Malrang's caught up as well. A bit of revenge for the previous play. This time Razork and Oscarinen were ready. Turns out completing their items.
You can see what Adam was looking for there. He was trying to get the Cassandra W.
Extra movement speed. Our HUD this week is showing the updated boots.
Here. I think he might catch Patrick and execute. Oh my goodness.
That's maybe not the ideal title. Mickey has now been spotted. The flanker has become the flanked. Mickey in trouble, but the aftershock is still ticking. It's going to buy him a bit more space. Not enough to keep him standing, though. Upset goes to the mission of the team. That's absolutely not what you want. Upset!
Patrick slash Q.
Okay.
He listened.
Did listen. Middle there, big.
Both ADCs, they're kind of...
The upset haters are confused. They know that that was questionable, but the copy pasta doesn't work, so they're not sure what to put on Reddit. But I like the aggression again. Fnatic, aggressive as we expected in week 1. The question was, what were we going to do when someone contested them? I did not expect that team to be Rogue, but Rogue are contesting them. They were super close to finding that flank like you...
Or he's not trying to start the Drake, he's just kind of scared, but he's not in range now to follow Mickey up. And Upset's like, we gotta go. We gotta go. And we also gotta go here.
We gotta go back to see if Larson can get out of this one. The answer is no. This is the no counterplay.
Didn't see the Galil.
Well, 11, so ticking up more healing, more armor penetration, which is gonna make Adam's life more difficult, and now potentially the dive as well.
We got the Corki TP.
Q3 and the Cassandra W is big. Well, this is the thing. They got the W out early, so.
It's the flash. I mean, they're gonna get the tower. They don't have a wave. Oh, they're gonna get the tower, I think. Yeah. That dies pretty fast. I mean, it's TP for it. You see on the side of Rogue, tabby. I mean, play the steel cap, sorry. Play the steel cap nation.
I don't know what that was, but we're just going to seems to be the focus for Fnatic. Humanoid catching top, but backing away, ready to TP if needed.
It's going to be a free Drake for Fnatic here. Not really any cross map happening either on Rogue's side, though. They just put down some vision topside for the Atakan spawn. And I'm probably going to look
in a lot of circumstances, but Patrick kind of just threw a poke arrow.
Yeah, we got the Drake spawning, and Fnatic have full control over it. Mickey's on a bit of a crazy flank here.
Trying to back away, taunt there, extra slow from Celestial opposition. They can't just chase him down. Taking their time. Cross map coming from the rest of the team. They're starting up the Drake. Mickey now trying to ult out to safety, and he's out!
And they get the Drake.
Herald Houdini. We're not going to say planned because Rogue now have first access to Otakon and all of Fnatic are a mile away. This could be a big problem.
They only use the Rel ult, and it's a 4v5. And Bess is basing and needs the TP. They might be able to finish this before.
You're right, Otakon does a ton of damage, I'm wrong.
Okay, but there are 5 people hitting it.
Rogue grouped, trying to keep the fight going. Excellent use of the shockwave. Combo from Malrang and Larson. That old synergy coming back. But now Otakon resetting. Bit awkward here. Razork's still in the area. All of Rogue trying to zone him away. Carry's still there. Smite's still there from Malrang. Taking their time trying to shred through Adam. Adam W is able to buffer out. Objective's going to get taken down. Now the withdrawal coming through right in the nick of time. That's infuriating for the side of Fnatic. They're going to catch Razork out as well. Rogue I mean, they paved the road to victory for themselves with this buff. Let's see what else they can get. Baron certainly first on the table, and now Fnatic, desperate to get anything back, just want to shove these waves, get anything they can to stop the Baron-Atacon combo from turning everything against them.
Malrang is back, baby. That was a beautiful turn.
That was excellent.
Oh, they're trying to contest.
Oscar in on the backside. They're trying to send Adam backpacking.
Upset does no damage. What's this
does not do any damage. No one is there to shred the armor for him.
He just did 15 autos to this
TP in, it's a little bit late. Baron is already down. Humanoid running.
Well, the combat.
You can send him back to base and get your 200 gold consolation prize. Okay, well, good news for Fnatic is there's 800 gold worth of GA buffs that could be picked up. Bad news is enemy has Baron and 800 gold worth of GA buffs, so...
Yeah. Curious to see how much Rogue can get with this Nash and Atacon.
I mean, we talked about Fnatic as being the team that was really good at pushing their leads. Now Rogue are the ones in control, and we'll have to see if they can replicate the same success that Fnatic had in week 1 and really push this to its limit. Because if we do just go back to scaling and sitting back, Fnatic will be able to at least get into a much more favorable situation. This is about as bad as it could possibly get.
For me, if I'm Rogue, my definition of success with these two objectives is getting an inhibitor. I really want to break an inhibitor in one lane, and if I can do that, that means I use the buff well. If we're only getting tier 2s with both Atacon and Nash, I feel like it's a bit too little.
A bit awkward. Kind of, they do very little.
Yeah.
At the least you still keep the permanent 40 additional gold per kill buff.
Yeah. This is going to be Fnatic cross-mapping the Drake here. Don't think they can play for tier 2. Adam is a bit too tanky.
I also just think this is the part. You correct me if I'm wrong here. You play more solo queue than I do. Tanks are OP. That seems to be, even if people aren't playing them as much. And Fnatic seem to really be trying to support the balanced team and the idea that 5% armor pen is the difference, is enough. At least with the composition.
Let's see how much damage they do to Adam.
The answer is not a lot, but they might be able to do a lot of damage to Patrick. Instant combo going in. Mickey trying to buy a bit more space. Oscar in relatively untouched. Humanoid now free to follow up. Rogue already lost the fight. All it took. No one really even had to be out of position. They just needed to get in range, and Fnatic were able to find that pick, but now the turn. Adam's still ready to go all out. His damage about to fade away. Execute. This is not the angle you're looking for, but Larson also using Shockwave there.
They're going to look to start the Nash. They don't have Orianna ult, don't have any ult other than Rel.
Flash from Mickey. Flash backwards Justice Punch maybe to try and catch somebody.
Since I was not here, I don't think they can do much. They're going to have to drop the Nash.
And again, we said this a minute ago, if to match, not that I think Upset on his own is enough poke to zone Rogue off of objectives, but it is going to force their hand at least a little bit, as for now, they're trying to defend the tier 2 bot side.
Kai's W is starting to hurt a little bit more. It's still not monumental, like you said, but they're going to get a lot of gold with this Nash buff, and they might even be able to get Kai'Sa onto that Rabadon, and then her damage really goes crazy.
All right, tier 1, tier 2 in mid lane. There's still a tier 2 top side, and this tower with just a blinking health bar. Oscar still probably, I think, doesn't want to play for another wave because the rest of the team is backing away, even though they'd probably be able to take the tier 2, don't want to risk overextending and getting caught. Any one of them dies, you probably lose the remaining minute and 20 seconds of this Baron buff.
It does feel a bit bad, though, that they're not able to break that tier 2 bot, because now they have to kind of ask themselves, do we go back to bot? Do we try to go top?
They don't need to.
Yeah, but you're kind of... The soul for Fnatic here.
They're willing to contest.
They have an embedded TP flank from behind. It's a really good flank from Mickey here.
TP in. Mickey ready to go over the wall. Could just come down to the 50-50. Kemsol would be big in a game like this. Ulti right onto Patrick. Immediate combo going through. Upset knows that Larson has no shockwave, but he is not a threat. Oscar keeping the damage coming out. Patrick really just can't auto any target. He's just not in range. He can't get anything done. The entire team is split. The bar is unable to do anything. The carry's isolated, taken out of the equation, but at the very least, Malrang will steal the Drake with the fight. Oh, they can't steal that one back. That one belongs to Fnatic.
Are they gonna end? They have a both wave.
TP bot.
Oh, but Larson TPs.
Good read from Larson.
Clear the wave. They have one more wave coming. Only caster minion. I don't think they can end. Wait, 40 seconds? Ah, actually. It's gonna be close. I'm trying to like calculate it.
Let us know when you reach a conclusion, Mr. Spectra.
I think they might be able to end.
I think they might be able to end too. Wave on the way in.
It's gonna be really close though.
20
Larson
seconds.
has ulti.
Execute.
But Razork also has ulti. He has no flash, no Sonias either.
Ball place, Larson staying just on the edge of the range. Could just ult the wave, but then I think you lose the ensuing fight.
It's too hard.
Flash in, Larson locked up, double ultis once again. The Vi, the Ambessa together doing too much work, but Razork about to fall to the tower.
Oh.
Execute still here? 10 seconds, 6 seconds. No, there's no way. Humanoid just needs to hit the objective. Execute doing everything he can in his power. And in the end, Fnatic coming out on top, 3-1. Taking down Rogue.
GG.
An exceptionally odd game.
Yeah,
Rogue
I
winning,
thought Rogue won
got
that
double
fight.
buff, and then
They got the Drake, and it looked like they were winning, and then